Pak Chong district, North Eastern Thailand, a forested area and habitat for much of the country's indigenous plant and wildlife. But this tropical ecosystem and its biodiversity is under threat from the usual suspects: illegal loggers, hunters of endangered species and farmers trying to survive. Sub Tai village lies on the outskirts of Khao Yai, Thailand's oldest and most famous national park. Here, impoverished villagers were trapped in a cycle of debt. High interest rates charged by loan sharks forced them to overexploit the forest.
อย่างเมื่อก่อนในชีวิตผมเริ่มต้นนะฮะลำบากมากทำไร่
Life has been very difficult. I did agricultural farming. I borrowed from a middleman and I had to pay it back at a high interest rate. When it came to paying back, I had almost nothing left. Just a little savings and almost nothing to live on.
บางปีก็เหลือบางปีก็ไม่เหลือครับต่อไปก็หารับจ้าง
Things looked up after the Population and Community Development Association joined forces with the Wildlife Fund of Thailand to create a community-based integrated rural development centre known as CBIRD. Its mission to work with the villagers of Sub Tai and form environmental protection societies. Unless communities took responsibility for the forest, there was little chance of success. But the most important first step in protecting biodiversity was to safeguard livelihoods and help farmers manage their debts. Villagers were given low-interest loans for income-generating activities. Mushroom farming is catching on as an alternative way to earn a regular source of income.
These
are the mushrooms we get from this bag. One bag will produce 300 to 500 grams of mushrooms over a period of 3 months.
500 กรัมในระยะเวลาการเก็บเกี่ยว3 เดือน
Other hands-on techniques encouraged by CBIRD for year-round production are practiced by Somporn Sonpakdi.
ที่ผมทำเพื่อการเกษตรกับผสมผสานเนี่ยนะ
I do integrated farming. I do a lot of vegetable growing and fruit growing at the same time, like chili, rambutans and mangoes. After the mango season, rambutan seasons come. After rambutan season comes, chili season comes.
Another way for the villagers to make extra money is to replant indigenous trees in the forest. This means they can get preferential interest rates on their loans. Hundreds of hectares have already been replanted with native tree species that create man-made buffer zones. A new investor in the zones is Unical, an oil company.
Companies feel that they have to have a social responsibility. They need to be helpful to return their profits to society. So this would be a good way to sustain the development once the foreign owner move out.
The trees helped reduce the amount of carbon dioxide in the environment. And I know it may not be compensating one for one, but at least this is something we can do to help improve the greenhouse gas effect.
Children learn there's more to biodiversity than planting trees.
This is the claw mark of a wild bear. It climbs up the tree to get the wild fruit. The forest is important to humans because humans, animals and forest, they all live together. That's what I tell people. It's a circle of life.
มนุษย์สัตว์และป่าไม้เนี่ยจะอยู่ด้วยกันนะครับ